Oh yeah, I've been waiting for this. People talking, getting to know each other, flying in from all over. My little buddy's saying, the plane, boss, the plane.
It's Don, Dino, Paparazzi, and the Paparazzi family! Dude, let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, we expecting Mr. Rourke? Let me tell you something. This ain't no fantasy island, if you know what I'm talking about. And that thing right down there, that's not tattoo, if you know what I mean.
Hey, boss, that's Johnny Gat.
My name is Rocky Paparazzi. I'm a friggin' pit bull. I eat Johnny Depp for lunch.
You guys out there, you don't watch the Ask Dino show. I'm gonna bring the Paparazzi family. We're gonna come to your house. We're gonna make you listen to every Justin Bieber record ever made, if you know what I mean. Backwards. I'm kidding. He's driving down the street 100 miles an hour in Stone Age. Look at the freaking mansion. Shut up.
Coming live from the Alvis Showroom in Los Angeles, California, it's the all-new Ask Dino Show. The only talk show that mentors and entertains. Hosted by two-time record producer of the year, Dino Maddalone. Tonight's guest star, the cast of award-winning special ops drama series, CARIBE Road. Musical performance by four-time Vocal Artist of the Year, Earl Ware. Featuring the Ask Dino Show band, UNZUETA, and One World.
He knows.
My name is Shauna Tuda. Ladies and gentlemen, Dino Maddalone.
We're coming live from Los Angeles, California by way of San Pedro and the Alvis Showroom for our first live audience show, everybody! Thank you! So anyway, we've been on the air for 4 years, and basically, wherever we go, whether it's a small place or a large place, the message is the same, and that is that we teach, we inform, we show artists what to do, and more importantly, we show them what not to do. Our guests, they entertain and they mentor, so we're basically a mentortainment. That's what we do. In the past 4 years, we've had on Chuck Negron from Three Dog Night. We've had Larry Dunn from Earth, Wind & Fire. We've had, we've had Larry Dunn from Earth, Wind & Fire. We had David Page from Toto. Prescott Now is from The Knack. We had an incredible singer named Terry Dexter, who was Patti LaBelle's vocal teacher, and she had so much, I mean, she was this young person that was teaching one of the best singers of all time, and we had her on the show. She had a lot to tell. Anyway, these people, I've learned in the last 4 years that these people actually, they love, you would think that they wouldn't really like to talk about it, but they love transferring the information. They love it. And it's, I think it's once you get to a certain, age or whatever, you have all this information and this knowledge, and then you pass it on. And that's basically what we're all about.
Yeah!
So, thank you. So we have a lot of things going on. But at the end of the day, we are a 100% mentoring show. Okay, so now for the past 4 years, I've worked with my crew here, and I've got to know them pretty well, and I want to introduce them in my own special way. Over here, we have Shauna. Don't mess with me. I have owned 8 pit bulls to neuter, everybody. She actually has 8 pit bulls. Do not mess with her. Okay, right here we have our incredible director, Mr. Gordon. You touch my coffee, I'll shoot you in the ass. Michael, everybody! Gordon, Michael, everybody! And, over here we have our producer from Time Warner, David. Look at my apps. I got apps. Look at my apps. Put my apps over here. David McNeil, everybody! We have our beautiful Goodwill ambassador and A-Klein chocolatier sponsor, Don, everybody loves me more than you, Campbell, everybody! Where's Brandon at? Oh, we got our Steadicam guy, Brandon, over here. Brandon, all the women think I'm hot. McNeil, everybody, Brandon! Over here we got our gorgeous audience hostess, Lacey, my dad's the boss, so I can never get fired, Maddalone. That's my daughter. One more hit, please. And back here, we've been working with them all week long. We worked with them all day today. Put your hands together for Art. I play better than any drummer that's ever played here. Valdez! Okay, last but not least, my own personal boxing trainer. He's a two-time Vietnam War vet, U.S. Marine Sergeant. Tony, I will still kick all your asses, Phil. Right down here, everybody. But, you know, hey, where's Matt at? Hey, everybody. Where's Matt? Where's Matt at? Alvis here. Easy out, everybody. Come on in here, Matt. Woo! What a start. What a start. Come on in, brother. How you doing, man?
Great.
Listen, thanks for having us here. I really appreciate it. I remember the first time I walked in here, I came in and I saw Frank and One World. They were playing here, and I walked in and I said, this is the place for us. But what I understand, it was the first time that I ever saw it, but I understand this place has been here a long time. And
oh, yeah.
Your parents built it, correct?
Yeah, 52.
1952.
Yeah.
And they built it, it was a ballet. Your
Ballet
parents,
studio.
There were dancers.
Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we've just been doing shows ever since.
So now you have ballet, you have people that you still do ballet here too?
Oh, yeah. Still
okay,
dance
okay.
and music and everything.
Okay, cool. And next door, you got a music store. So you got this and you got the music store.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, great. Now, as far as the concerts, some of the acts you've had here, I know you've had some great acts here. It's been going on for a long time.
Yeah, I way underestimated that great musicians like to play in a nice place, you know, so we fixed it up real nice. Used to have coffee cans with floodlights, and now we got all this state-of-the-art stuff, and they just start calling us, man. They want to play here, and what are you going to do, say no?
Right.
So, someday I hope to be good enough to play at my own place. That was my first question to ask you, Dino.
Yeah.
How do I play at my own place? Would that be something you could handle, Dino?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, you're the boss, and, you know, what you say goes.
You're Dino, so I figured
There's a band that went. Put your hands together for Matt and see everybody from Alvis Music! Thank you, brother. Thank you. Tommy, look, you ready? The Dino Show, man. Frank was weather and One World going to play. Put your hands together for them. Come on. We got a great show here. Luis Bustamante, the award-winning actor, and the award-winning cast of CARIBE. We got the rock and country singer, Earl Ware is going to be on the show. We got so much to learn. Stay with us. We're going to come right back. Sean, take it away over there.
Right back with the award-winning cast of CARIBE Road.
2, 3, 4. Hey everybody, Dino Maddalone, the Ask Dino Show. Now we do our show right next door at the Alvis Showroom, but right here, Matlin Sears store, it's Alvas Music in San Pedro, California. Now this place, I gotta tell you, when I walk into this place, ever since I was a little kid, I went to music stores. When I started 10 years old, and when I walk into a music store, I want to be wowed. I want to be like, oh, that stuff looks cool. All you musicians out there know exactly what I'm talking about, and this place has it. They've got the personalized touch. They not only know what they're talking about, but they talk to you like a human being. They talk to you like family. You want guys that know what they're talking about, you come to Alvas Music in San Pedro, California. Check it out. We're back in, everybody. Put your hands together for One World. for probably 30 years, and we've had some great times. And I want to tell you guys, I'm very honored that you are doing this show with me. You're great guys. Put your hands together one more time. Okay, I want to talk about just a few things before we bring out our buddy Hector Luis Bustamante. Just a few things. You can call it, I guess, a bragging corner. I'm going to be joining the ranks of being an actor. I had a guest on my show about a year ago named Buzzy Martin, who he went into San Quentin prison and he taught guitar to all these really hardened criminals for 3 years. And he wrote a book on it called Don't Shoot, I'm the Guitar Man. And I had him on the show. Anyway, after we had him on the show, the producer of the film called me and said that he wanted me to be in the movie. So I'm going to be in the movie. And the star, thank you. The star of the movie is Eric Roberts. Eric's going to play Buzzy Martin, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Yeah! Anyway, so Ray Robinson is the producer, and Rocky Capella is the director of the movie. So you know, it's very, very cool. Anyway, also too, we just got this big write-up in this TTW magazine. This came out of Texas, and Freya Pruitt. Hello, Freya. How you doing back there in Texas? She wrote this fantastic article. It's right there. It says, Dino Maddalone, create your own world, 5 million viewers and counting. Yeah. Well, somebody's lying, but it's not. It's good. Anyway, no, we got that many viewers, I think. I've been told anyway. Anyway, you know what, guys? You hear knocking at the door? You guys hear? Can you guys sing us with it one more time? Is there somebody at the Ask Dino show door? Ladies and gentlemen, he's an award-winning actor. Was in Hostage with Bruce Willis, The Shield with Michael Chiklis, Graceland, The Agency, NYPD Blue. He's got a new series called CARIBE Road. Please welcome Hector Luis Bustamante and the cast of CARIBE Road, everybody! I'm just going to read a little bit of the credits here because I want you to know how serious these people are. Okay, now Hector Luis Bustamante, he won Best Actor for Little Girl Lost. He was on The Shield, NCIS Los Angeles, Southland, Graceland, The Bridge, Hostage with Bruce Willis, like I said, 24, NYPD Blue, Monk, and The Agency. That's how serious he is. Now, Alexandra Mini over here, she was in Law & Order, One Life to Live, All My Children, CSI on CBS, and Trauma on NBC. Alexandra Mini over here. Mike over here, Mike Paff over here is on Two Broke Girls, which is like a big deal. That's huge. That's happening. CBS Sons of Anarchy on FX. Sons of Anarchy. And Field of Valor. So he's got a lot of stuff going on. Over here, Tom Tran was born in Vietnam. This man is an 8-year U.S. Army Sergeant veteran, the real deal now, and he served 1 year in combat in Iraq. So thank you for your... He was on Race to Witch Mountain, The Dark Knight, Sniper Inside the Crosshairs, CSI New York, and he also is an executive producer of GIs of Comedy. We'll talk about that a little bit. You're a stand-up comedian, obviously. I could use some of your writing, but next time I'll call you.
He's not only funny looking, he's funny.
And Julian Scott Urena, now he was in Falling Down with Michael Douglas, which is one of my favorite all-time movies, by the way.
Yeah, it's great.
Falling Down with Michael Douglas. Yeah! He was Master Puppets with Donald Sutherland, Get Smart with Steve Carell and Anne Hathaway, and many, many more, I know. I can't read them all. Anyway, please welcome them here, the cast of CARIBE Road. Yeah! This is the third time for Hector to be on my show. He was one of the first guys that when we were over there at the Dungeon with Lights, Time Warner. Hector was the first one to come on. I said, you know what, man, can you come down and do me a favor and talk about some acting? He goes, sure, man. He just won an award for Best Actor, another one for Best Actor, and he said, sure, man, no problem. So this is the third time. Now, the last time we saw Hector, he was on the show, and he did, we did a little thing on the show called The Paparazzis, and he did it with my father, who played Don Federico Paparazzi, who unfortunately passed away 2 months after we did the show. But my father really liked this man. He said that Hector's a good man. So I wrote it in the script when I, as the other Don, wanted to do something to him. My father said, don't you touch him. I love that man. Don't you touch him. In Italian, by the way.
We're going to see that?
Oh, we might show that. Yes, we might show that. Anyway, so Hector, if you could, just give us a little bit brief about CARIBE. We want to know about CARIBE. I know it's not totally out there yet, so can you tell us a little bit about CARIBE Road?
Well, we started airing a little bit in 2011. It's a fictional story about a new Tier 1 operator, Special Forces unit, that's getting together under the orders of the president to go hunt this bad guy, which is played by Julian.
Yeah. Ooh, he's the bad guy over there. Los Carlos Sardana, he's a bad guy. I don't like him.
So I end up picking the best operators within the Army to form this equivalent of a Delta Force, but better. And we go chase him throughout the world, Colombia. But he also has a daughter.
Oh.
It's actually my daughter.
So he took your daughter?
He thinks it's his daughter.
Oh.
Because he took her as a baby.
Oh.
But it was on a raid to a safe house. And he raised her as his. So that's the other point to that storyline that's going to complicate things. And
it's like a weird sequel to My Two Dads.
Where was he today? Where was he at when I needed some writing? I saw the clip. We got the clip. We're going to show that for you guys, too. And it is a world premiere. You guys are the first to see this clip. I mean, we're not live, so you guys are the first ones to see this clip, and it is badass. Okay, so Alexandra, well, I'm going to start with you, because I want you guys to introduce your character name, and actually what you do on the show. So we'll start with you, Alexandra.
Okay, well, I am Tier 1 operator Ali Cortez.
Okay.
And I'm the only female in the team, so...
You can see back here on the poster, these people are not messing around back there.
She's the only one pointing the weapon, though.
The rest of the poster for the photo.
Mike, tell me your role in your name.
I play Nicholas O'Neill. I'm a Black Hawk operator.
Okay.
As part of this Tier 1 Special Forces unit as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Tom, tell us your...
Well, my real name is Tom Tran, and on the show, my name is Tom Chen.
Oh. It's a big stretch.
Let's just change 2 letters in his name, make him Chinese, see if anybody noticed. So I play Thomas Chen, who's a communications sergeant, which is actually what I
do. The show is actually dedicated to the real men and women.
Right, I've read that.
Who are out there fighting for us and allow for us to be able to sit here and not to worry that our building's going to get bombed. So for the guys that are, this is
now the bad guy.
Okay.
Now let me ask you this: you've done a lot of things. I've read you've done a lot of things.
Yes.
And now is this your first bad guy, or is this you've done other bad guys?
No.
Are you always the bad guy, or
usually?
Yeah.
Usually I'm the bad guy. Yeah.
Well, that's what I want to ask you. Is it cool to play the bad guy? Because you have a lot of your parameters are like crazy. You can just you don't have to worry about being the cool guy or the love scene. You can is it more fun to be the bad guy?
Absolutely. I rather play the bad guy.
Yeah.
I think you can have a lot of fun with it. You know, you can go here, there. There's no parameters. It's all a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Instead of playing just a straight guy.
Yeah.
A straight man.
Wait, your character's gay?
Just find out.
That was the second word of the night.
This is the part storyline that I didn't know.
Okay, now Alexandra, I want to ask you something. Because we're a mentoring show, and we have a lot of young actresses that want to be you and do stuff that you do. There is the catch-22 of gigging. I know you have management, right? You have representation.
Right.
Okay, but a lot of these young actors, they're trying to get representation, and then they can't get their representation unless they have a gig, and they can't get a gig unless they have representation.
Right.
How do you kind of weed through that at the beginning of your career to, is it luck? Is it just going out and doing things for no pay? I mean, tell me what would help these young people.
You know, the wonderful thing about this career is there's no way to do it. You can show up on set and become the star overnight, or you can be at it for 20 years and not make it at all. I think it's a little bit of all of it. You know, you have to fake it to make it.
Right.
You have to work on projects without any pay just
Right.
to develop
Right.
some sort of reel.
Right.
You also have to develop your own projects if you can.
Right. Which a lot of people are doing. They're creating their own world. That's what we're all about, too.
Yeah.
Creating your own world. That's what he did, and then that's what my other guest did. You create your own world.
As long as you have a passion for it. This job is not for the weary, and it's definitely, you have to be a little bit, you know, nutty to do it.
No, yeah,
because
no.
you're constantly without a job. Even if you have a job, when it's over, unemployed, and then you have to be employed again. So you just have to really love it, and if you love it, the work will come to you, because your love will speak through film.
Right, right. And also, people don't realize, too, that even working actors, people that you see all the time on film, I'm glad you brought that up, you see them all the time on film, you think that they're these wealthy, rich people, but they have to, they have to go out and get another job, right, Hector? I mean, they have to, you have to go out and keep getting a gig. It's not about
constantly unemployed. It's wonderful.
It's constantly unemployed, right? Same with music too. I mean, you know, but we're a little bit more down on the totem pole. But anyway, so Mike, now I know that you are. I read your bio, and you're pretty good in the fighting and all the screen fighting and things like that, and an expert at that. And I've noticed that a lot of the actors these days, whenever I read, because I read a lot of bios, people send me stuff, and you know, blah, 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 blah. And I read and I see that every one of them have expertise or some kind of fighting experience.
Just because it says that isn't necessarily
true. Okay, so they're lying their asses off, basically, just to get a gig. No, but I mean, do you feel that is something that that you need these days? In other words, to have. Not only to make yourself be in shape and look good, but yes, I can do this, and yes, I know how to fight on screen, and is that really important?
I think it's important if it goes in with what you're selling. And for me, that's kind of what I'm selling. I put myself through Penn State on a track scholarship, so I was really athletic.
Right.
And so I started training with the stunt team, and then that has really helped me as far as like booking some gigs and stuff like that. But the worst guy to fight on set is actually a real fighter with no stunt training, because I mean they really go at it, and you could end up.
Oh right, they just think, okay, it's time to punch, and bam, and they hit you, and you go, hey, so that's not what we do.
Understanding like angles and how to sell a punch, and really being the guy who's probably more skilled is the guy getting beat up as opposed to the guy doing the beating.
Right.
So that's having that skill set I think definitely helps.
Okay, Alexander, one word or one sentence working with this guy here.
Leader.
Leader?
Definitely. I mean, for a good production, you need a good leader. And without Hector and of course, you know, Louise, our executive producer.
Yes. Louise Wu, everybody, executive producer right there. Yes.
You know, you're just as good as the team. And without an incredible, you know, force, dedicated and awesome, you can't have an awesome show full of passion, and so he's our leader.
Right, you're only as good as the head of the snake. You're only as good
I
as
won't write you off.
So the good thing.
They're all comedians. Special. I have something else.
Oh, you do? You do? Yeah. Oh, he's got something else. He gave me this here. This is very cool. Okay.
Right. The only coin that can trump this one is the president's. So.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Part of being true to the show that we're doing, this is you know, I wanted to give you one because you've always been supportive.
I appreciate it.
My endeavors, and you know, I consider you a friend. So,
all right. Thank you.
Was the official dog tags of the show.
Oh, wow. This is very cool. Very cool. Awesome. Oh, well, check this out. We got one of these for everybody here tonight. Everybody is going to take one of these home. Okay, what I want to do now, I want to break for a video. Check this video out. It is badass. Check it out.
The United States refuses to shut down its military installation in Colombia at once. I will have no other choice but to kill more American soldiers. And this, I promise. If not, the next attack, it will be for the whole world to watch.
I handpicked you because you are the best at what you do. I would be lying if I said that the road ahead of us was going to be easy. We're going against an enemy that's proven to be smart, deadly, and calculated. These are not Taliban fighters or Al-Qaeda. These are a different breed of men. And we're going to put a stop to that. I want you to take a look at the person standing right next to you. And you remember this. We are the most elite freedom fighting force ever assembled of the United States Armed Forces. We will not fail. We will succeed. Because as long as we're fighting for freedom, we will never quit. We are Special Forces Team 1. One mission, one team. We're missing one member of our team. It's Ransford Doherty.
Right, Ransford.
He's a major crimes. He plays screws.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
And why couldn't he? What happened?
He's in New York.
Oh.
I was going to say something super racist.
Anyway, I can't thank you guys enough for coming down. I really I know you got to go somewhere else, but everybody put your hands together for Hector Luis Bustamante and the cast of CARIBE Road. We'll be right back with the whole world, country star, whole world, everybody. Right back. Dino Maddalone, the Ask Dino Show. Look who's here, Matt from Alvis Music, and this is incredible, dude. Tell me all about this. What is this?
Okay, a lot of people don't know about this thing, man. It's like a real instrument, but it's so small. Call it a travel guitar, and you know, you could do a gig with this thing. It's got a real neck on it. Everything's real, man. So, but the cool thing is it's so small. It's got this little case, man. So put it in the overhead compartment.
Wow.
Like nothing.
On the plane, on the airplane.
On the airplane. Yeah, you put noise-canceling headphones, dialed in here, and you're practicing, man. Yeah. It's like you don't even know you've landed. The stewardess has to say, "Sir, you got to get off the plane now." It's just another. You're in another world. Really, you are when you play this thing. So basically, this is if you're on a long plane flights, you're a touring musician, and you want to practice or write songs and not bother anybody. Yeah.
You can actually have this guitar right on the plane.
Oh yeah, it's small enough to where you don't hit the other person in the head or anything like that. But plus, you could actually do the gig with this thing too.
Wow.
It's like a real instrument, yeah.
Another incredible thing at Alvis Music. Come and check this out.
Dino.
Hey,
Dino.
You're watching the Ask Dino Show.
back to the Ask Dino show, everybody. Before we go any further, I want to talk about One World. They've got 3 great records here. And it's on Sunstone label, correct?
Sunstone Records, yes.
Yes. And Frank, we have Spirits Beckon You, correct?
First album, yeah.
And then we got the One World. This is
Mambo was the second.
LA Mambo, this one here.
Yeah. We did that at your studio.
Okay. So, and you can get these on iTunes, correct?
iTunes and Amazon, all the major download sites.
Awesome. All right, we're going to buy those things. One World, everybody! Hey, you guys hear somebody knocking? One more time! Is there somebody knocking at the Ask Dino show door? Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3-time Vocalist of the Year. He's shared the stage with Blake Shelton and Luke Bryant. Put your hands together for country artist Earl Ware, everybody! Earl Ware! You got it right there. Yeah, very cool. So this guy here, he's done everything. I'm going to read a little bit about what he's done. He was voted Male Vocalist. Now check this out. Male Vocalist of the Year 2009, 2010, 2011, and 2012.
Wow.
But what I want to know is what happened to 2013, brother?
I just got the word that I was male nominated and actually won 2013.
Oh, so you. We've been working together for the last month or so on a song. We're going to talk about that too. We're going to show the video of that too. So anyway, what I want to talk about with you is you and I are a lot alike because we're self-starters and again, to create your own world. You do when you go on the road. You're on the road all the time, and you do pretty much everything yourself. You're not any kind of the corporate or label, or you do everything yourself.
My way of thinking is, you know, everybody out here has different ears.
Mm-hmm.
So let these people be the judge of what they want to hear.
Right.
Not a tiny little few people decide what's going to be played on the radio.
Right, right. The people. Again, we've been working together, and we're going to show you the video in just a little bit, but I think that country music is the rock of the millennium.
Right.
Now, but what I want to ask you is the importance of having to go to Nashville. Now, I've worked with some country artists out here, but I've always heard from everybody in the industry, well, you got to go to Nashville, you got to go to Nashville. Well, what's weird about it is everybody's going to Nashville now, and it's inundated. Now, can you make it as a country artist without going to Nashville?
I believe you can.
Mm-hmm.
My advice to young people that want to go to Nashville is go.
Right.
There's a lot of cool things there to experience, and there's a lot of great people in Nashville.
Oh.
And there's a lot of good things that could happen to you. I am so independent that I wasn't willing to wait around and get in line. I thought, you know what I need to do? I need to go home. I need to put a band together. I need to tour locally, get a local following, go coast to coast maybe, and find out if I got what it takes to make it in not only Washington, Idaho, Oregon, where I'm from, Pacific Northwest, but what about maybe say the Midwest or the East Coast? And find out for myself. And do I need a label to do that? Well, it would have been helpful.
Yeah, right.
But you know what? I'm doing it on my own.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, he is. With your manager Dana out there. Your manager Dana's out there too.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody, let's hear it for Dana, his manager. She's incredible. There she is. Dana. Okay, I want to talk about now. We just finished the song. The movie that I told you about earlier, the Don't Shoot on the Guitar Man, me being a songwriter and a producer and a composer, and I wrote a song for the movie, and we've got, it's about 7/8 going to be in the movie. As a matter of fact, the producer of the movie, after he saw this video we're going to show you, he said he loved this song so much in the video that the director said that he's even going to change the way the movie is going to be shot now, just by what we did on the video. So we're gonna go to the video now. It's called "It's Just a Matter of Fact." I always have trouble with the name. I don't know why I wrote the damn thing. But it's called "It's Just a Matter of Fact," and this is Earl Ware. Are we ready for this video, Gordon? Yes. Check this video out. It's called "It's Just a Matter of Fact," and it's for the movie "Don't Shoot 'Em the Guitar Man." Check it out.
Yeah!
Matter of fact, choose your life for freedom or a 6-foot cell. Shotgun whiskey, barroom brawls, and ride a bullet straight to hell. Don't wanna die in here. It's a matter of truth, it's a matter of lies. It's a matter of love, it's a matter of hate. It's a matter of life, it's a matter of death. Those 6 strings in the Almighty's on you. It's a matter of truth, it's a matter of life. The difference of us is day and night. It's a matter of love, it's a matter of hate. Always a dollar short, 2 days late.
Okay, we're gonna be right back. So we're gonna come right back. Earl's gonna play live. I'll be playing drums. We've got a kick-ass band, killer players. Stay with us. Stay with us. Stay with us. Be right back, everybody. Shout out, take it
Ladies and gentlemen, with his hit song, What Not to Love, Earl Ware.
You like my laid back, all shucks attitude. You're kind of partial to way I spin you when we dance and how I make you laugh. That ain't the half of it. Then you like the thought of me and you together. But then we go one better. What's not to love? What's not to love? Be your torchbearer, troubleshooting troubadour. White horse riding, soaking, fighting, broken fair. Say you like everything about love. What's not to love? I hope that I don't come across like I'm egotistic. Just being logical. We both know we're more than friends, more than just affection. We're all the something. It don't get any better than this. Let's call it what it is. What's not to love? What's not to love? I'll be your torchbearer, troubleshooting troubadour. White horse riding, soaking, fighting, broken fair. Say you like everything about us. What's not to love? getting through it all. White horse riding, soul can't find no broken spirit. Say you like everything about love. What's not to love? What's not to love? What's not to love? What's not to love?
Hey everybody, look, it's Dawn Campbell from A. Klein Chocolatiers, and she loved CARIBE Road so much. Sing for Dawn, everybody. It's Dawn Campbell from A. Klein Chocolatiers. She liked CARIBE Road so much, she brought down this candy, this beautiful candy. It is homemade chocolates. It is the best chocolate you'll ever eat. And Dawn, please tell us about this chocolate and how we can get some of this stuff.
Well, one reason it's so wonderful is because it is made on our premises. It is made with quality, fresh ingredients, and we hand dip each and every piece one by one just for you.
Okay.
So if you need a wedding, you need a baby shower, you need client corporate gifts, you need a custom logo done for your show, or you just need a Valentine for your sweetheart, call us, message us, or you can come see us at A. Klein Chocolatier in Claremont, California, or Village Candy Kitchen up in Oak Glen. Or you can just go to akline.com. That's a-kline.com. See you there.
Dawn Campbell, everybody!
But I do want to say something to Hector before
more.
you guys take off. I do want to tell you that you're very near and dear to our hearts because you gave of yourself to come do the Don Dino Paparazzi with Dad Maddalone, and that was his first Don Dino Paparazzi, and it was also his last Don Dino Paparazzi, and he had a blast. But he did respect you so much for the light that you put on the respect for our veterans, because he was a military veteran.
Yes, he was.
Right. And well, no, thanks for having me. I consider you guys a family, and I gotta say, I can't do the show without these guys, without Luis.
Right.
I can't do it by myself, and thank you for the support.
Okay.
We're honored to be the first guest of this awesome new studio.
Yep.
Thank you for everything. Thanks, Dino.
Hector in the gang, everybody. Put your hands together for Hector. Earl Dawn, everybody. Earl and Dawn. First, I want to thank all you guys for coming out tonight to our very first live art show. I don't care if there was 1,000 people in here, it would not be better than you guys did tonight. So give yourself a round of applause. I want to thank Matt Lincier of Alvis Showroom and Alvis Music. We're going to be doing many more shows here. We're going to be coming back probably once a month. So we'll be letting you guys know. I know tonight was our first show, and we kind of had stumbled a little bit. We're going to fix all that, make sure no more stumbles. First, I want to put your hands together for Sean Tanudo over here, for the announcer. And our director, Gordon Michael, over here. Gordon Michael! Our producer, last but very not least, put your hands together for this fantastic house band, Frank UNZUETA and One World, everybody! Okay, my name is Dino Maddalone. This is the Ask Dino Show, and please come back again and visit us. You can see the shows on Time Warner. You can see the shows on YouTube, all the social media. Things are going to be growing here with us, and again, we're going to be building and getting everything, all the kinks out. Thank you so much, everybody. My name is Dino Maddalone. Keep watching the show, everybody. Thank you so much.
Get it right, your production isn't tight. Turn them on tonight and ask Dino. Big D, Mad Dog on the mic. If you're gonna get it right, you might ask Dino. If you wanna get it right, your production isn't tight. Turn them on tonight and ask Dino. Dino, he knows.